Good morning, everybody. Dr. Vuong here. I'm still at this amazing resort in Albuquerque called the Tamayao. Let me show you the bosque behind me. Right there. There's the mountain. Oops. That's the Sandia Mountains here in Albuquerque. And you see the row of trees there? That's what they call the bosque, which are cottonwood, mainly cottonwood trees growing around the Rio Grande River. So just right on the other side, of those tree lines is the mighty Rio Grande River. So I'm on my balcony. It's been an amazing weekend, just having a great time. Wanted to shoot you some content here. And, I was just sitting here thinking, today is my 16th day alcohol free. Now, before you congratulate me, I don't have a problem drinking alcohol, with alcohol. It's just that twice a year, I like to give my body a break, mostly just to prove to myself that I'm not an alcoholic, that I can stop. But 16 days, no wine, no beer, nothing. And this weekend has been the hardest, even though I was in LA the last week with all the events and stuff. That wasn't as hard. This weekend was hard because we had friends here at the resort with us, and we're celebrating their early wedding party. And had nice steaks and stuff. Well, I didn't have a steak, but they were eating a steak, and I wanted to have a glass of wine, but I didn't. Now, why am I telling you this is because what I have noticed is when I give up my alcohol, that's a calorie deficit, right? And whenever you give your body a calorie deficit, it wants something to replace it. So for the first week, I found myself craving desserts and more fruit and snacks and sweeter things. I didn't give into it, but I'm just very aware of it, which is the point of this video. See, the universe hates vacuums. So when you give up something, the universe tries to fill that void. Now, most of you watching me are weight loss surgery patients, right? So you, by going through weight loss surgery, have created a huge void in your life. For a lot of you, that was an addiction to food or excessive eating, or however you want to call it, how you manage stress, that sort of stuff, right? Stress eating, emotional eating, burying your emotions in food, any way you want to describe it. But the second you had weight loss surgery, you had to give that up. And once you gave that up, even temporarily, because the surgery forces you, at least for the first few months, to not be able to eat very much. That's about average for most people. And because you can't eat that much, you created a big void. So the question I have for you is this: how are you going to fill that void? You need to fill that void with something productive that's going to serve you. Write that word down. That's going to serve you and your dreams. Otherwise, the universe will fill it with any old thing that's around in your environment, right? So another way to think of this is this: if you want something new, if you want something new in your life, let's say you're holding on to something, you have to let that go in order to receive something new. Okay? If you're trying to become successful in finances or business or whatever, imagine you're climbing the ladder of success. You have to let go. You have to let go of the rung that you're comfortable on to reach up and grab a new higher rung. And you let go and grab the next one. Let go and grab the next one. You get that? You feel safe and comfortable on that one rung, but in order to be successful and to climb, you've got to let go. Okay, so today I'm going to ask you this question. What is it you're not willing to let go that's holding you back? What is it you're not willing to let go that's holding you back? Now listen, it could be a relationship. It could be a belief. I'm not a good weight loser. I'm beefy. I'm big boned. I'm addicted to sugar. I'm addicted to carbs. I'm a chocoholic. See, you gotta let that go if you want to say stuff like, hey, I fit into a size 8. I can speak in front of people. You can't sit there and say, I value myself, yet always go to your mother-in-law's for dinner Sunday night and she bashes the shit out of you. So you can't do that. Those two don't jive, okay? So, what is it you're not willing to let go? It could be a belief, and it could be like I'm Christian, I'm a Republican, I'm shy, and it could be a situation. You could be in a comfortable you could be in an unloving marriage because it's comfortable. Now it's not abusive, but fuck, it's not passionate, right? And you're not willing to work on it. Like you're not willing to let go of what you're comfortable with to chase that more passionate marriage. Like, hey, let's work on this, honey. Let's find passion. You are not willing to let go of the, $80,000 a year job, even though you're making it paycheck to paycheck, man. These are things that hold us back in life, all right? So on this beautiful Sunday, I want you to take an account of, and use a journal. This is what I do. Write down what you think are 20 things that are holding you back. Now, it has to be 20. Why? Because you'll write down bullshit stuff for the first 19. And it's the 20th one that's going to really reveal the one thing you need to let go. You got to push yourself beyond the other 19. That's a very useful tip for success. And for those of you who watched to the 6-minute mark, you just got a big freaking Dr. V nugget. And I love to reward my true viewers because they watch to the end, right? Okay, so get the download for Conquering Criticism, and also don't miss out on the $9 offer, have you stretched out your pouch. Love you very much. Have a great Sunday. Be blessed. See you next time. Bye.